Hello, my friend, Chef Blondie here. You know what? It must be January, because I've got a bad head cold. But today, Chef Fuzzy and I have a good treat for you. We're going to be making a Portuguese lemon cookie. It's more like a biscuit type thing. And because of old Fuzzface here and his Azorean heritage, I'm going to let him do most of the cooking so that I don't put my germs all over his Portuguese cookies, or Azorean cookies. Sorry about that.
Okay. Azorean, yeah, I have that heritage, but when I was growing up, my father, who was born here in America, but his father and mother were born in San Miguel, and then
Beautiful place.
Then immigrated to the United States. They had lots of relatives in Massachusetts, and they used to gather, and I was real small. I would hear them all talking, and they'd be having a great time and laughing, and everything was in Portuguese, and I didn't understand a word, but I knew the food was good. And I can't give you the names of all the different things that I ate that my aunt would make for me or my cousins would make for me, but I do know that I like the food. And I also know that in 2002, in March, my beautiful Chef Blondie and I went to San Miguel. We went to Ponta Delgada, and we stayed in a very nice hotel, and right next door was a padaria, which would be a bakery. And when we would go out to take a look at the town, we would have to pass that bakery, and it smells so good.
Yeah.
Plus, in the hotel itself for breakfast, there would always be good coffee, espresso, dark, rich, and lots of Portuguese pastry to eat.
Okay.
And so we're going to be doing a little bit about that. So that's the background.
Okay.
And now let's talk about the ingredients that are going to be in this dish. By the way, at the end, in the description box below, you will find the full recipe, and you will find all the ingredients, and we put the ingredients both in conventional measures and in grams so that you can do your best. It's a composite recipe. We've looked at a whole bunch of them, and we've come up with what we think represents what would have been normal years ago.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to have flour. Now, in this case, we're using all-purpose flour. We're going to have sugar, good old sugar.
Just a half a cup. These are not really sweet.
And that's one thing we should remember. These are not like American cookies or biscuits.
Right.
They're drier. They have less sweets in them, and they also last for a long time.
And they're best when you dunk them in your coffee.
And that's what we're going to do at the end of this video.
All right.
Okay, baking powder.
Yeah, it's very simple.
And salt. And as far as the wet ingredients go,
eggs.
Wait.
Okay.
I was going to do the butter.
Okay, help yourself. I'm just here for the ride.
Unsalted butter. 2 large eggs, and 1 tablespoon of lemon zest.
Right.
And this is a signature of Azorean cookies. And this is they use lemon zest in a lot of things. More recently, they're using lemon juice, but
we want to stick with the traditional.
Yeah. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, you have options. You can use lemon juice instead of the lemon zest. You can also, you might have some milk around in case when you mix up everything, it's a little bit dry. You can add a little bit of milk to loosen it up some and help it to hold together.
Right, cohesive.
And now we're not going to take any more of your time. We're going to get to the cooking so that you can see what it's all about.
Okay, happy cooking.
We have just placed some of the dry ingredients into a large bowl. So we're going to mix them up real quick here.
We need to cream the butter and the sugar. And I always like to do this down in the sink because this stuff will fly everywhere. So let's get this going.
We've just put in the egg. And as we see, the egg begins to loosen up the mixture.
All right, and then we have to put in another egg.
Yeah. Here goes the vanilla extract.
We put in the tablespoon of the lemon zest. Get that all mixed up. All right, Buzz, what are we doing next?
We're going to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients.
Okay.
Let's do something like this. They make a hole in the center.
Okay.
And then they add the wet ingredients. Which is what we're doing now.
Okay.
Don't want to waste any of them. That good lemon zest is in
Oh,
there.
it smells good.
Mixing together.
Okay.
And this is the point where you start watching it.
Yeah.
And if it gets too dry, then you add a little bit of milk.
And that's coming together really well.
Then comes the fun part when I get to do it with my hand.
Here goes old Fuzz. He is starting to knead this together.
So, Chef Blondie, you can explain how we're going to cut this in half and only do a dozen?
Yeah.
Because the recipe makes 2 dozen.
Right. And so we'll...
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, beautiful, Fuzz.
Okay.
And then we'll put the other 1/2 of it in the refrigerator, and we'll do that later. But let's just do 1 dozen so that we can give them a try. Alrighty. Got it? That's about half. Very good. Okay.
Okay.
So put the other half in the bowl, and then I'll get to it and wrap it up.
Yeah, which ones?
All right, now what are we doing?
Now, we're going to flatten it out some. And this is what I saw in some videos and different people doing. Instead of making 12 little balls and then rolling them up.
Which I would do the ball thing.
What they did was they made it into sort of a rectangle shape. So we've got a rectangle shape.
Okay.
Now we're going to cut it in half. So now I need 6 out of this one. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so you're going to roll them out.
Roll them out.
To about 5 inches, right?
Yeah. Maybe 6. There, then you bring it around and you make a circle out of it. One shape is a circle.
You can make a figure 8.
One shape is like that.
Okay. Okay, we're looking good there.
I don't know if I can do a full 8. Yeah, I can.
Got her?
Yeah.
Good job, Fuzz.
Chef Blondie.
Okay, you put these in at 350 for how long, Fuzz? About 15 minutes, is that right?
Yeah.
Or until the bottom gets browned.
Yep.
All right, let's give it a go. Okay. Oh, yeah. That looks like they're brown on the bottom. They are. Oh, they smell so good. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice and brown on the bottom. And as they cool, they'll harden. Okie doke. There they are.
Well, Chef Blondie, I did my best. Thank you.
They look good.
They look right. They were supposed to harden up.
Yeah,
They've
They
hardened
have.
up.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a taste.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to break off a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Does it break?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it does. Mmm.
It's good.
Delicious. Oh, my gosh.
It's got that lemon flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's dry. It's not overly sweet. It's not like Christmas cookies or sugar
Because
cookies.
you can taste that lemon. Oh, it's divine. Absolutely divine. And this is a nice cup of espresso.
Yep.
So let's do a little dip.
This is what these were made for.
Mmm. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. Fuzzy,
Chef Blondie,
looking at you for a happy
Epiphany.
Epiphany and a happy new year for 2026.
Yes.
God bless you.
As I understand, in the Azores, they can have this anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Quite often they have it after they come home from church, or maybe it's church gatherings after Mass. And it's perfect.